we always find work for ourselves to do. And this is our Keskus. Once again, we're trying to rearrange it. So this sofa has stayed in the same place. Before, this entire display with all the instruments and vinyls was in that far corner, and that table was down here. So now, Dad has spent some time trying to rearrange it. So we want to see what works best, and so far, we feel like this has created so much more open space. Before, this part wasn't super usable being in that back corner, but now, when you look at it from this side, you have sofa half, music half, and it's actually usable. When it's here, you don't really find too many people making the way. But when it's time for people to have dinner, they can have the corner. We do have these two extra benches. One goes here, one on the other side. But we're thinking here that we don't even need it. Dinner's normally for 5 people, and we're thinking at least 5 can fit on this table. At least. So we're just trying to figure out what can work. I like this being on that side. I do like that a lot. This light is going to go back into the corner. But the main thing we want to figure out is the flow of the place. And secondly, how we're going to redecorate. Ignore the walls. I know they're filthy, but those are going to be done sometime this year. And yeah, I think we're off to a good start. The part that I'm stuck on now is what to go in this corner where the chair is and where the drill is, because with these 2 stools being here, I don't feel like both of those high chairs are needed. And these guitars, before they were here behind the door, I didn't like it. I put it here, but now they look out of place. And this projector shines basically in the middle of that white wall over there. So this part was going to be cut down to this level, but then these guitars being there would just get rid of the point of doing that. So I don't know where they can go. One of these chairs could go behind the bar. That's possible. But then, yeah, I'm not too sure. I think we're just leaving it as it is. Yeah, it was warped to begin with. So I think it can stay. We've just finished extending this shelf. Before, this board was reaching somewhere here. At least now, when you step back, you have the full view of the window. So these have been made a bit smaller. The wood has warped in every single way, shape and form. So that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. And on this side, before, if you remember, it was coming up to somewhere here. So we've cut it down and we've created almost a type of handle on this side. So at least we don't leave it completely open. So this is the new style that we're going to be working with for now. And as you can see, the bar is full of all sorts. So my job now is just to put everything back, redesign, decorate a few different things. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I bought these flowers from a friend of mine called Cherry and her business Infinity Petals, so I'll try and put her socials somewhere in the description. But the reason I like them so much is simply because they're permanent flowers. You don't need to look after them, don't need to water them or anything. And I've noticed that wherever you put them, they just seem to fit in perfectly. So this shelf right next to the saxophone I thought was the perfect place in our Keskus to have them. We're almost done with the decorating here. The final things would just be to add a few lights inside the boxes and also to just finish cleaning up. Like you see with these sound pads, Basil was sleeping on them, so it's covered in cat hair and dust and who knows what. So cleaning those, getting rid of this. I've never liked that plant. I like this one, just making sure it's watered. And the way I sorted out these vinyls was from smallest to largest. The smallest pile is reggae. So this one's Eric Donaldson. There's some Wailers down there, Bonnie M. This middle aisle or middle shelf is everything that's like country, pop, R&B. There's Prince in there. And then the bottom one is all the soul that we have. The idea was that this place would be a soul bar, so that's why we have the most of those. And I know it isn't fully complete, but it's definitely usable, which is something I really like. That even had the time to set up the wires running across the bottom all the way into that switch, which then powers the lights, like this one, for example, all the way up there, the amps, some of the speakers. So I feel like in the next few months, these two green walls will be fully finished and decorated. And then we can say our Keskus is complete.